Gentlemen, I want to be honest with you about something most men won't admit out loud. They notice things changing. The nights, the mornings, the way everything just feels a little less predictable. And the thing that wears on them more than almost anything else is waking up. Not because the alarm went off, because their bladder made the decision for them. Again and again. And the quiet thought that crosses their mind in the dark, standing there waiting, is this just how it is now? But what if the reason you're getting up 2 or 3 times a night has almost nothing to do with how much water you drank before bed? And what if the 2 things sitting in your kitchen right now, olive oil and vinegar, could help you sleep through till morning more often than not? Stay with me. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to combine these 2 ingredients the right way, why the timing matters more than you'd think, and what starts happening inside your prostate when you do this every single day. I'm Dr. Katherine Rotker, a urologist and a men's health specialist. I've spent years working with men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, and I want to share something today that I genuinely wish more men understood before they accepted waking up all night as normal. Before we go any further, if you care about staying sharp and comfortable long-term, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. We put out content specifically for men who want to stay in control of their health. Drop a comment below and tell me where in the world you're watching from. I love seeing this community show up for each other. Now let's get into it. Think about the plumbing in an older house. The pipes aren't new anymore. Over the years, minerals and sediment build up along the inside walls. The opening that water can pass through gets tighter, and if something swells just a little bit around that pipe, even a tiny bit of inflammation or pressure, the flow goes from a steady stream to a frustrating trickle. And you notice it most when everything else is quiet. At night, that's what happens with your prostate. In your 20s and 30s, the prostate gland sits quietly doing its job. It's about the size of a walnut. The urethra, that's the tube that carries urine out, runs right through the center of it. When the tissue is calm and the size is normal, everything flows easily. You don't think about it, you just go. But the urethra is completely surrounded. So when that gland swells even a little bit, when inflammation sets in and the tissue retains fluid and thickens, it presses inward. It squeezes that tube. The opening narrows, and the first place most men notice the difference isn't during the day when they're active and upright. It's at night, when the body is horizontal and fluid shifts and the bladder fills quietly. That pressure wakes you up, not because your bladder is full, because the signal is being triggered early by the pressure on the urethra. Beginning around 40 and accelerating through the 50s and 60s, the cells inside the prostate start behaving differently. It's not just about the gland getting larger, though that's part of it. It's about the inflammatory environment inside the tissue. There's an enzyme called COX-2. Its normal job is to respond to injury or infection, but in the prostate, it can become chronically overactive. It signals for inflammation, it tells the tissue to retain fluid and swell, and it does this quietly for years. You don't feel it as sharp pain. It's not a kidney stone or a pulled muscle. It's a slow, steady, low-grade pressure that builds. The urethra gets squeezed a little more each year, and the body adapts. You start getting up once a night, then twice. You notice you have to wait a few seconds longer for the stream to start. You notice it doesn't feel quite as empty when you're done. And you tell yourself it's just age. But here's what's actually happening at night. When you lie down, fluid that's been sitting in your legs and tissues during the day begins to move back into your bloodstream. Your kidneys process it. Your bladder fills. And when it's only partially full, the pressure from that inflamed prostate sends a signal to your brain that says, it's time to go. Now. The bladder isn't actually full yet. The signal is being triggered early. That's why you're awake at 2 a.m. Not because you drank too much water, because your prostate is pressing on the tube. It's not just age, it's the inflammatory load on the prostate tissue. The good news? Your body has a remarkable ability to calm that inflammation when you give it the right tools. It wants to return to a state of balance. It just needs the right support. The prostate responds to the environment you create for it, and olive oil and vinegar used correctly and consistently are 2 of the most well-studied natural tools we have for supporting exactly this kind of cellular calm in the prostate. Stay with me because the way you combine these 2 ingredients makes all the difference. Most people never learn the right method, the right ratio, or the right time of day. I'm going to walk you through all of it. Let me start with olive oil because there's a lot of confusion about why it actually works. Extra virgin olive oil is one of the most studied foods in the world for health. The Mediterranean diet uses it as its primary fat source. And observational studies tracking thousands of men over decades show that those who follow this pattern consistently have lower rates of prostate concerns and report fewer nighttime interruptions. The main reason comes down to two groups of compounds. First is oleic acid. It's a monounsaturated fat that makes up about 70 to 80% of the oil. Oleic acid helps maintain healthy cell membranes and reduces overall inflammatory signaling in the body. But what makes extra virgin olive oil truly remarkable are its polyphenols. These are natural plant compounds with powerful protective effects. Two of the most significant are oleocanthal and hydroxytyrosol. Oleocanthal has demonstrated something specific and important for the prostate. It acts as a natural COX-2 inhibitor. Remember that enzyme I mentioned earlier, the one that signals for inflammation in the prostate tissue. Oleocanthal tells it to quiet down. In fact, some researchers have noted that the anti-inflammatory activity of oleocanthal is comparable to low-dose ibuprofen, but it comes from a food. It works gently over time without the gastrointestinal side effects associated with long-term use of certain medications. Hydroxytyrosol protects prostate cells from oxidative damage. It helps preserve the health of the tissue itself. Together, these compounds create a cellular environment in the prostate that's calmer and less reactive. And that means less pressure on the urethra, especially at night. Regular use of quality extra virgin olive oil helps quiet the COX-2-driven inflammation that keeps prostate tissue swollen and reactive. That means less pressure on the urethra and fewer signals waking you up at night. Now, what does apple cider vinegar bring to the picture? Apple cider vinegar has been used in traditional cultures for thousands of years. The fermentation process creates acetic acid as its primary active compound. And acetic acid does two things that matter a lot for prostate health. First, it significantly improves the absorption of the fat-soluble polyphenols in olive oil. Those powerful compounds, the oleocanthal and hydroxytyrosol, become more bioavailable when vinegar is present. More of them actually enter your bloodstream and reach the prostate tissue. Without the vinegar, a meaningful portion of those polyphenols simply passes through. Second, acetic acid supports healthy insulin sensitivity. When insulin levels stay balanced, the body produces less of a signaling molecule called IGF-1, or insulin-like growth factor 1 in full. Elevated IGF-1 has been linked in research to prostate tissue growth and changes. By supporting healthy insulin response, vinegar helps create a metabolic environment that's more favorable for long-term prostate health. You want raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. When you look at the bottle, you should see a cloudy web-like sediment at the bottom. That's called the mother. It's a sign that the vinegar hasn't been overly processed and still contains beneficial enzymes and naturally occurring compounds. Clear. Filtered vinegar has had much of this removed. Now, here's where things get genuinely interesting. When you consume olive oil and apple cider vinegar together, several things happen that don't happen when you take each one by itself. First, the acetic acid in the vinegar creates a mildly acidic environment in your digestive system. That environment significantly improves the absorption of the fat-soluble polyphenols in the olive oil. Those powerful compounds, the oleocanthal and hydroxytyrosol, become more bioavailable. More of them actually enter your bloodstream and reach the prostate tissue. Second, the olive oil and the vinegar target different aspects of prostate inflammation. The oleocanthal in the oil directly calms the COX-2 enzyme that's been signaling for swelling and pressure. The acetic acid in the vinegar supports healthier insulin and IGF-1 levels, which reduces another layer of inflammatory signaling in the prostate tissue. They work on complementary pathways. This is why research on the Mediterranean diet keeps finding what it finds. It's not just the olive oil. It's the way it's traditionally consumed, often with acidic components like vinegar or lemon, that unlocks the full benefit. Third, and this matters a lot for the issue we started with, the combined anti-inflammatory effect creates a longer-lasting window of calm. When you take them together in the right way, your body maintains a more stable anti-inflammatory baseline. That means the prostate tissue isn't getting those late-night inflammatory surges that trigger the early waking signals. The pressure on the urethra stays lower through the night. You sleep longer. Let me walk you through exactly how to do this. The preparation is simple. It's been used in Mediterranean kitchens for generations. But the details matter, and most people skip the details. Start with the highest quality extra virgin olive oil you can find. Look for oil in a dark glass bottle with a harvest date within the last 12 months. Light degrades polyphenols quickly, and olive oil doesn't improve with age. Fresh oil contains significantly higher levels of beneficial compounds. For the vinegar, choose raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. When you look at the bottle, you should see the cloudy, web-like sediment at the bottom I mentioned earlier. It's a sign the vinegar hasn't been overly processed and still contains beneficial enzymes. The ratio that research and tradition both support is 3 parts olive oil to 1 part vinegar. For a daily supportive amount, this means 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil combined with 1 teaspoon of raw apple cider vinegar. Pour the vinegar into a small bowl first, add a very small pinch of quality sea salt and whisk briefly. The salt helps the 2 liquids blend. Then slowly drizzle the olive oil in while you continue whisking. This creates a temporary emulsion. Instead of 2 separate layers, you get a combined mixture where the vinegar and oil stay blended long enough to consume together. This improves how your body processes both substances at the same time. Timing is one of the most underappreciated parts of this practice, and it directly affects how much benefit you receive. For men who want to reduce those nighttime wake-ups, there are 2 timing approaches that work well. The first is taking the mixture in the morning on an empty stomach. When you take it before breakfast, the beneficial compounds from both the oil and the vinegar absorb quickly and establish an anti-inflammatory baseline that carries through the day. By evening, your prostate tissue is in a calmer state. The second approach is taking it about 60 to 90 minutes before your evening meal. This allows the vinegar to moderate your blood sugar response from dinner and ensures peak polyphenol levels are circulating during the early sleep hours when those inflammatory signals often spike. Both approaches work. What matters most is consistency. The most meaningful improvements don't come from a single dose, but from daily use over weeks and months. Think of this the way you think about exercise. 1 session won't transform your body, but 30 or 60 consistent sessions absolutely will. In the first 2 to 3 weeks, the changes are mostly internal. The polyphenols are accumulating in your tissues. The COX-2 enzyme is starting to receive quieter signals. You might notice your digestion feels a bit better because the vinegar supports healthy stomach acid. You might notice that afternoon energy crash is less severe. Your body is beginning to adapt. So, after about 3 weeks, ask yourself something. Am I getting up the same number of times at night, or has it dropped from 3 to 2 or 2 to 1? Between 1 and 2 months, more noticeable shifts happen. The anti-inflammatory compounds have been circulating consistently. The prostate tissue is less reactive. The pressure on the urethra is reduced. Many men describe this as noticing the stream starts faster when they step up to the toilet. They notice less of that panicked urgency during the day. They feel like they're emptying more completely, and the nighttime interruptions often drop further. By the 3 to 6 month mark, men who have stayed consistent report meaningful improvements in sleep quality. They're waking once instead of 3 times. Sometimes they're sleeping straight through. The tissue feels healthier and less reactive. These are the results of genuine improvement in the inflammatory environment of the prostate. For men who've experienced significant changes over many years, longer consistency may be needed to see the full range of benefits. The body is resilient, but it needs time and the right conditions. Give it both. A lot of men come to me believing that what they're experiencing is inevitable, that waking up all night and losing control of basic bodily functions is simply the price of getting older. And I understand why they feel that way. Nobody told them otherwise. I had a patient a few years back, 63 years old. He told me he'd accepted broken sleep as permanent. He'd started planning his day around bathroom access. Thought that was just the trade-off. We talked about inflammation. We talked about what he was eating. He started this exact combination every morning. About 6 weeks later, he told me he slept 5 hours straight most nights. That's what happens when you stop fighting the wrong battle and start giving your body what it actually needs. Your prostate is not a fixed thing. It's a living, adaptable system that responds to the environment you create. The combination of extra virgin olive oil and raw apple cider vinegar, taken consistently and prepared correctly, represents one of the most evidence-supported natural approaches to supporting prostate health and urinary function available to men. Start today. 3 tablespoons of high-quality extra virgin olive oil, 1 teaspoon of raw unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. Whisk them together with a pinch of sea salt. Take it in the morning or before your evening meal. Stay consistent for at least 8 to 12 weeks and pay attention to how many times you wake up at night. Most men are genuinely surprised by what they notice. You have more control over this than you think. Your body wants to heal. Give it the support it needs. If this video helped you understand your prostate better, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more simple men's health guidance. And leave a comment below telling me your age and where you're watching from, or tell me which issue bothers you most: night urination, weak stream, or urgency. You don't have to deal with it in silence. A lot of men are asking the same question. They just need someone to explain it without shame today. I'm Dr. Katherine Rotker, and I'll see you in the next video.